Hello, US 101 history students. So I just want to go over a few things. Um, of course, it should go without saying that you're required to watch every announcement. Most likely, if you're watching this now, you've been watching them prior. And you should be reading any announcement that's posted. What I want to just make clear is I had set up Zoom office hours for Wednesday evenings from 7 to 7:30. Then I switched it to Thursdays to see if more would possibly show up or use it. And that's not the case. So I haven't been getting anybody coming to office hours on Zoom on Thursdays. So I'm going to bring it back to our original Wednesday evenings from 7 to 7:30. And so you'll see that posted up. Keep in mind that that could be helpful. Many students who talk to me through Zoom and and meet me find that if they had any issues they were feeling stressed out about, that gets resolved and they feel much better. So I need to just mention a few things again. Look, I keep talking about late work and I keep getting misunderstandings about it. I said that I accept late work, but it's conditional in that after 8 hours has passed, if you did not get your work in, you're not in trouble, but you have to communicate with me and you have to explain something about it. And then you ask me if you can turn in the late work, and I will likely say yes. The reason we have to go through this is I get students that get the habit of turning in late work. And I'm not judging, but look, I substitute taught, and I know how this works, and I know how the CCAP classes work. You all have time designated in the classroom to do the work. Average grown-ups going to college don't get times given to them like that. You have to make it on your own. So you have to self-discipline yourself. Now, when I would substitute sometimes, you all know I saw a lot of students fooling around and not trying to focus on their work. It's a natural thing to do. So there's no judgment. But I just want to help all of you who are, you took the initiative to do this class. Take advantage of that class time and utilize it. And if you, for whatever reason, aren't, you got to talk to me about it and explain before I just let you come in and turn in late work. And, it's as simple as that. So I've been still kind of letting some people slide with, saying, okay, well, I'll give you the points this time. But really, if you start giving me work without asking me, it's just going to be rejected and I'm not going to have a conversation about it anymore. I've had this conversation enough, okay? So, again, you don't have to feel bad. I'm not judging anybody about anything, but this is how this works. And a lot of professors in college are not going to take late work, or they're going to give you at reduced points. So I'm trying to help get you all on board with how this pattern works out. There was something else I was going to mention in the middle of this. So in any case, also please don't forget to keep your citations going, as need be. Oh yeah, this is the other thing I was going to say. I have a lot of online students right now. I just have another class just got added in, and I teach in person. If some of you have accommodations, or let's say that we did communicate about you turning in late work, and you explained that something happened, and I'm acting like I forgot that conversation, just remind me. Say, Mr. Pollock, I had a conversation with you before. Do you remember? And you said it was okay here, or we had this understanding. And I will apologize, and we'll move on. So remember, it's just about communication. Success in college is also, and in life with other jobs, just communicate, and then we're going to be fine. Okay. So there's just one last thing that I want to mention in the middle of all this. Well, actually, first of all, I want to say you guys are, for the most part, doing great. Keep up the good work. Keep focused. Keep doing it. Second, so if you've seen the news, and I try not to get too partisan, but I am a history professor and I'm going to call out garbage. especially when it's something that I know empirically. So, our current president said that there was some sort of war-ravaged Portland going on. And that's why he's sending federal troops, sending a National Guard into Portland. I have lived in Portland for over a decade. I'm born and raised in Modesto, but I lived there for a decade, and I still go back and forth to work there a lot. And I was just there a month ago for the entire month. I was downtown. I was all over the place. And it was great. It was chill. Way more chill than many parts of Modesto. Now, are there hot spots of crime? Just like Modesto, yes. Or anywhere else. Is there protests against ICE at the facilities there? The entire country is split on this. Everywhere there's going to be ICE showing up, there's going to be a protest. And if you look at the protests, they're not really that intense right now. And they're in a small area that a lot of people aren't even going to see. If you look at, there's a Guardian article that mentions that our president was shown footage from really intense demonstrations that were happening when I lived there, but I also didn't see most of the time because it was in a faraway location from where I lived. That would have looked more dramatic, but the reality is that this is complete propaganda. It's a total lie, just as an excuse to bring in troops into the city. And everybody I know in Portland right now is posting pictures of themselves walking their dogs, getting bagels and coffee, and going, "Here I am in war-torn Portland," just really blown away by this garbage of propaganda and lies. And again, I would say the same thing if it was a Democratic president or any other kind of president. I'm a cranky older guy. I get mad at all of them. But this is one of many things that I gotta this is something that I have firsthand experience in. I'm tapped in. I just talked to my cousin over there, okay? The only thing that people are worried about in Portland right now is their city being ruined by having a police state takeover. So, I just needed to put that out there. And, it's fair. I'm supposedly still in a free country, so I can, point out free information. That's simple as that. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'll leave it at that. So, I hope you're all having a great week, and we'll be in touch.